Hi, it's the Awesome Vegan Gal here, and today I'm doing a different kind of a product review. It is for an ebook, and it's from Joanne Mumola, if I'm pronouncing it right, Williams, PhD. I want to thank her for sending me the ebook, and since I don't have a printed book to show you, she made these beautiful photos that she printed out for me. Her book is called Health Begins in the Kitchen. It's a food for long life publication, and I will also have a link below this video to her blog. And it says her delicious and easy vegan recipes and seasonal food plan plus raw food cleanse. And here's the beautiful cover. So that's the cover of her ebook. And you can get her ebook on iTunes and also on Amazon.com. So isn't that beautiful? So she sent me a bunch of beautiful pictures. Maybe I'll show you those first before I talk about the book, because I think you'd like to see them. So let me get them out here, and I can tell you what they are. So here's a beautiful picture, first of all, of the author. That's Joanne. And let's see, after that, we have some other really beautiful pictures. This one is the raw vegan granola. You can see that. And then we have, she made a nice list here, banana bread with walnuts. This is vegan. Here's her banana bread, and I think it goes this way. And then this is the vegan weekend tofu scramble. Pictures are just gorgeous, and thanks to her, I think it's her nephew Cody who took the pictures. And then here's a low sugar strawberry jam, also vegan. And next we have some power seed crackers that are raw vegan. And then some stuffed walnut and pesto stuffed mushrooms, also raw vegan. So everything is vegan, not everything is raw. And then we have here caprese salad with heirloom tomatoes. So as you can see, the photos are absolutely gorgeous. And the food, I'm sure, tastes delicious too. Why wouldn't it? Then we have pea soup with fresh sweet corn, also raw. And then Tuscan bean soup. And she really did a wonderful job here. And stuffed artichoke, and that is vegan. And then red cabbage and apples. And then raw vegan party wraps with ginger tahini sauce. That looks really nice. Check this one out. You'll really like that. Look at that. And then veggie sushi rolls, also raw vegan. And then mac and cheese, which is vegan. Quinoa stuffed sugar pumpkin, that is vegan. And then raw vegan chocolate almond macaroons. You have a sweet tooth, something good. And then finally some vegan easy chocolate chia seed pudding with raspberries. So those are all the beautiful pictures. Now if that doesn't whet your appetite, now you want to go out and get her book. So now I'm going to tell you, I did go through the book. And the ebook, actually, and talk to you a little bit about some of the information on there, but for you to discover as well. So, interestingly enough, she didn't come from a food background. She came from an engineering background in the high-tech world for over 30 plus years. She even has a patent for print preview, if you're familiar with print preview on the computer. So, she decided to get a PhD. She did get a PhD, I say, in holistic nutrition because she had a friend who got sick and died. And she decided she wanted to see how we can, what we can do for that not to happen. Meaning the epidemic, she said, the illness is curable through the proper diet. And there's a connection between food and good health, which I definitely agree with. So she started her blog, A Food for Long Life, in 2009. And then she published that book, the ebook, on her 65th birthday. So that was a picture of her there. She looks wonderful. And she lives on an organic vineyard. And everything here is meat and dairy free, all her recipes. And she has something cute in there. She had a gentle warning that said, recipes, cleanse, exercise, and positive attitude may cause remarkable health and well-being. I love that. I think that's amazing. So she comes from an Italian background. So Italian make a lot of fresh food. So she has that in her genes. So that kind of helped. And the one thing she also says about how we're genetically predisposed to maybe a disease, but yet it doesn't mean that that has to happen to you. And let's see, what another thing she does is she dispels a lot of the dietary myths, and gives you the right nutritional info, and introduces you to an actual food plan. So what she does is she goes seasonally, and then whether you're doing raw vegan, whether you're not even a vegan at all, like how you'd incorporate more healthy foods and healthy recipes that she includes in this menu plan. And shows you how to detoxify your body with a raw food cleanse, which is also at the end of the book. And what she says, she has a quote on her blog. This is Joanne's quote. Health, excellent or ill, is passed to our children, not just through our genes, but primarily through our recipes. I think that's brilliant. So what she wanted to do is to make simple and tasty recipes, and they're also beautiful to look at and want to eat them. Well, I think if you saw those pictures the pictures I just showed you, of course now you want to go out and eat that food. So then she discusses like why you'd want to eat. Many reasons, some for pleasure, some people for comfort, boredom, impulse, addiction. There's so many different reasons. Reward. So you have to change that. Change this mentality to mindful eating, fueling your body, using as building blocks for your cells to regenerate, and that's important. And then she dispels some of the myths about, can you get adequate protein? How milk is not good for the body. Milk is definitely not. How vegans can get all their omega-3s from their food, and also about supplementation. She discusses about B12. That's an issue too with a lot of raw vegans. Also vitamin D and things like that, and about gluten. So she discusses a lot of really good topics and really gives you the nutritional background, like what it all is all about. And I like also she has a lot of different charts in there that give you really good information. So she gives you different, like I say, menu options, and she recommends certain foods and healthy substitutions. She also has a section where she does healthy substitutions, like making something she calls a flax. I think it's a flax egg. How you make it instead of using eggs. It's a good substitute, and what to use instead of artificial sweeteners, and recipes without cream. She uses tofu. I'm not a big tofu person. I would prefer to use, personally, I would use something like tahini, sesame butter, or other kind of nut butter. And how to make recipes without cheese. So she's really done her homework to really inform you. And it's for everyone. It's like this book is not just for people who are already vegan or already raw food. I mean, this could apply to everyone because her food is very gourmet, but also very nutritionally sound. Using lots of different ingredients that are good for you and also taste good. And so she wants to educate you on the benefits of the different ingredients. So she includes after each recipe, she's done her due diligence, she really has, where she breaks down everything down, its nutritional information. So each recipe has it at the end. And then her different chapters, the different types of things she has recipes on, her smoothies, breakfast, nut milks, making jams even. She does a whole thing on that. Appetizers, salads, dressings, soups, stews, side dishes, entrees, desserts, entertaining, and the raw food cleanse. So she really has a lot of good information to share. And then she talks about why you would want to cook for yourself. I mean, that's important that we know why is it important that we cook for ourselves at home. If you think about it, you're using your own ingredients. You get to choose what you're going to put in it. You don't have to rely on, like, when you go to a restaurant, you're not sure what you're going to get. Also, if you're trying to lose weight, you really don't want to go out so much because you can't control what they're going to give you, the portion sizes. And also being with other people and cooking with other them is a lot of fun. And I think it's important that people understand why eating this way is beneficial for you in the long run. The idea is this is for longevity. There's a reason why, like she says, the title of the book, the ebook, is called Health Begins in the Kitchen. And there's a reason why, because what you put in your body, you're changing your cells. Our bodies regenerate, and the food becomes the blood, and then that nourishes the organs and the whole body. So if you're not giving it its proper nourishment, it's not going to take care of you. It's going to get diseased. And we don't want that to happen. We want to have longevity. We want to have a full life. We want to enjoy our life. We don't want to live decrepit. And you can see, like, again, how wonderful she looks because she's taking care of herself. She took it upon herself to do this, to know that it's important. And the other part is we pass this down to generations. So if you start doing it and then you get your kids to do it and then they get their kids, they want to do it. They enjoy it. They don't expect, like, you know, a meal comes out of a cardboard box. You know, that's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be fresh, real food that you can enjoy and know that you're getting nourishment. But also, a lot of people want to eat food for pleasure. So this food, I mean, if you get this ebook, I highly recommend you do. It's not expensive. You'll see her recipes. They're just amazing. Different flavors and textures that she puts in it to, you know, so like this, you can be getting, you know, enjoying your food, but also staying healthy. I mean, you get the two together. How can you go wrong? You know, just because it's vegan doesn't mean it, you know, it can't be tasty and delicious. And yes, there are places you can go out to eat too that are more along these lines. But if you really want to control what you're getting and how it's prepared, when you yourself do the cooking, you know, it's your energy's going into the food too, so that makes a difference. You hope that the people that, if you go someplace out to eat, they're preparing it, they will do it in the way where, you know, they'll nourish you. But the best way is when you nourish yourself. So I think that's very important that we remember to start doing it. Like she said, even in the book, you know, start with one little thing. You know, make a smoothie in the morning. Maybe you don't have time to do everything on your own. You go out, but if you could do, the more you can do at home, or on the weekends if you're home, make your food, or get your children involved. Make a cereal, make a salad together. Have fun. Make it enjoyable. Make it pleasurable so that you want to do it. That's what makes it more interesting. I know for myself, being a long-term vegan for 25 years, I'm still not bored. I'm still get so excited to try new things. Some of the recipes in there that I really love was some of her smoothies and her chia seeds. She has some great chia seed recipes that I'm going to definitely try. I haven't tried anything as yet, but they look fantastic. And she gave me some really interesting ideas to explore combinations of certain foods that I never thought of combining together. And I was like, that's interesting. I have to try that, because I'm very creative and I like to explore myself what I put in my food, also being a chef as well. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. And again, this is my review of the ebook Health Begins in the Kitchen from Joanne L. Mumola Williams, PhD. And I hope you definitely will check it out, and I highly recommend that you get the book and use it, because it's something that could be useful for you all the time. You'll want to go back again and try different recipes. There's so many different options. I don't think you'll run out of ideas. So I thank you for watching. It's the Rawesome Vegan Gal.